action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From American Airlines Center in Dallas, tonight, the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Utah Jazz. Our opening tip won by the Mavericks, and we're underway in Dallas. Brunson to Luka Doncic. Count the basket at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Rebound taken down by Porzingis. Brunson to Hardaway. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Conley, pass to the rim, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract. Because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
Nothing going here on that drive. Tim Hardaway Jr. missed his first. That one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's Jazz ball. Kristaps Porzingis with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Brunson to Luka Doncic. Joe Ingles snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Hardaway buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
And Jay, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Last 2 minutes. Substitutions. Down.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Conley into the front court, looking to make something happen. Mike Conley, first couple didn't go. That one is true.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Brunson to Seth Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense. To Conley. Pass stolen by the Mavericks. Brunson to the rim. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Number 13.
Brunson to Seth Curry. Here's a chance from long range. And the rebound taken down by Mitchell. Nothing going here on that drive. He'll put it up at the buzzer. Final shot of the period. Almost. It would have counted, but Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Jazz have the ball.
pizza.
For three. Not that time. He misses. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Hardaway against the former Hoya. To Seth Curry. Dallas with 4 to shoot. Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Nothing going here on that drive. Conley to Joe Ingles. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot for Joe Ingles. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Lee. You've got to get that one to go. Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder, after an ugly loss to Atlanta last year, really made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first-round NBA playoffs.
To Lee. Straight on look. Beyond the arc for 3. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Lee with the basketball. His team leads it by 10. Oh, Courtney Lee. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Oh, emphatic slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Rudy Gobert rejects it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. Seth Curry to Luka Doncic. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Mitchell with it up top. Down 12. To Conley. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Working the outside. Mitchell buries it.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
To Seth Curry. And scores.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
For any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Conley into the front court. His guys down by 9. Almost, and he's not getting the call. Conley. Mitchell buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Screen coming. Doncic to Lee. Rudy Gobert swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. The deficit is 6. Mike Conley, he's 3 for 7.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Lee. Rudy Gobert with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Conley into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Curling inside, throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
I got him. Here we go.
Brunson.
You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of
To Hardaway.
conferences around the arena.
Lee. To Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
5 to shoot.
Watch cut.
Hardaway. It's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Mitchell with the basketball. Now down 6. Rises for the slam.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Brunson to Porzingis. No good.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
From long range, count it. 3-pointer is good.
There it goes in. The fact of the matter is some players aren't taking that shot on a regular basis, but still have the confidence to make them when you need them to.
And the rebound taken in by the Jazz. Mitchell with it up top. His guys now trailing by a point. Sets him up. It's rebounded by the Mavericks. Brunson. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Fires the 3, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. That ends the third quarter. It's the Mavericks with the lead. Dallas with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. Partner, you and I were just shaking our heads during this quarter break. We can't believe how good a game this has been.
And we've seen this so many times with the teams that are the most talented on paper. This shouldn't even be a game. But sometimes an underdog, they rise to the challenge. And they really hung in there all the way in these 3 quarters.
Utah ball. Conley. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Right. away. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
It was right there. Right with it. Leads one. Slam dunk.
No excuse to not be a little bit more physical there on the defensive end. Needed that stop.
Jazz will take a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
And I've been seeing a lot of barking back and forth between the players and the fans. I actually like that. I think that gets the players more engaged in the game, in particular sometimes when the game seems like it's dead air.
And that'll get out of bounds off one of the Mavericks.
Pick up. Down 10.
Conley.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Steps through and scores.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. Joe Ingles. Conley, down to Gobert. Rudy Gobert. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To right. Draws the foul. And Porzingis will go to the line to shoot 2.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Utah's got it. Conley. Mike Conley, now 4 for 9.
Bald. I'm sure his teammates and coaches were wondering why he'd do that now. But it worked.
Here comes the screen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Doncic has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Luka Doncic gets inside for 2.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
Now whistle and a timeout for Utah. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? Feet for the win. The victory to the Mavericks as they just squeak this one out by a point. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation.